Hello, 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 and happy Friday. I hope everyone has been able to end their week with a great big bang. It feels like it has been a long week, but we are to Friday. We have a 3-day weekend because Monday is a Veterans Day. So I am going to spend all of Monday in my craft room. I will not be coming out. The husband will not see me. Y'all will see me on Monday though over on YouTube. I'll be there for a live, and I'll be honest with you, I have picked out a few sets to use, but I am not sure yet what we're going to do out of the projects that I have got. So we'll find out on Monday. I hope you guys are starting the weekend off right. I know it's a Friday, so I know it can be a little tricky with doing Facebook Lives on Friday, but I wanted to make sure we got in 3 projects before the weekend. And we are going to kind of review really quick. We did, well, I'm trying to find myself live over here. That's why I'm just kind of talking. And for whatever reason, it's not coming up. Let's see. I am not showing live there either. But I am live up top. So let's see. Let me refresh. Maybe that's my problem. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just needed to refresh. I've been live for 2 minutes. Yay. Okay. So I know Fridays are a little harder to do some lives, but I wanted to make sure we got all of the little Cerci treats in before the weekend. And you know, this gives you enough time to order anything that you need to order, in order to put these little treats together. I will be finalizing tonight after I get my class set up tomorrow, for tomorrow. Hello, Serena. Once I get class set up, I will come back and get all of the information for the 3 projects put up. There will be a description, a link in the description that will take you right to those, to one PDF. It'll be one PDF with all the information in there. I thought that would probably make it easier. So that'll get posted later tonight, probably by first thing in the morning, but it'll be real late when I get it all completed because I'll have to add in for today's. But here is day number 1. This was, again, a little treat that I did for bingo. It's a s'more kit, and you'll have all the links to the individually wrapped marshmallows and the graham cracker, and then of course you can just find Reese's and the Hershey's at your local store. I did go by Dollar General today, and they already have the trees out, so yay! I can do my annual project with the trees. And then this was yesterday's project, last night's project, and again, it's a little book box that you can put a gift card in, and then it's got the little Tic Tacs in there. And tonight, we're going to do one of my other favorite things. So I love s'mores. And for most of you, you probably know this already. Hello, Deb. But I love fall. I love s'mores, and I love hot chocolate. I am not a coffee drinker. I am a Diet Coke drinker. And that is my coffee every morning is a Diet Coke. And then I drink a lot of water as well. And then hot chocolate. On a cold day, hot chocolate is what I go for. So I wanted to show you a project in order to use one of the hot chocolate pre-made packets already. This was actually a project out of my fall retreat that I had that actually mailed out a couple weeks ago. So this is one of the projects from there. And I love it so much that that is what we're going to make tonight, because everyone should know how to make a hot chocolate holder. Now, you can find other things too that are about the same size and use that. I think there are some tea packets that might be very similar in size that you could do as well. But we are going to do it with the hot chocolate, and it just opens up and then you'll slide your hot chocolate right on out. And if you got the retreat, I know there's a couple out there that haven't even opened, or they've opened the box, but they haven't really gone through it. There is a hot chocolate packet that came with the project so that you could literally make it and either keep it or give it away right off the bat. So let's dive in. We are going to use my favorite set, which is what we used the other night to create this, the You Had Me at Fall, the More Than Autumn. And we're going to use some of my favorite paper, which is the Iconic Celebration. You can see I've had to get like a thicker little holder for it because I have several packs that are already in this. I have a couple of favorite patterns in it that I use quite a bit. So I'm going to pull up my dies. So I'll make sure I've got them there. I'm going to grab my, and you can hear Maggie in the background. I don't know why she's whining tonight, but she is on a roll with the whining. Okay, so we're going to do our little piece here. This is going to be our holder. And this is 11 by 3, I think 3 1/4. Nope, 3 3/4. So you can get 2 out of each piece of cardstock. And then we are going to score on 4. We're going to score on 4 1/4. So that's a little tiny area right here. Then we're going to score on 9 1/4. Okay. And that is it. That is all we have to do. All right, hold on just a second. She apparently wants to leave the craft room, so let me let her out. All right, come on. Let's go to Daddy. Go get Daddy. Go get Daddy. She is not having the conversations tonight. All right, so now we're going to fold on these score lines and we're going to give them a good burnish. So we'll do this one, and then we're going to do this one like that. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to do this one. All right. Then I need to grab my ribbon. I forgot to pull it out. And we are going to make sure that's there. Actually, we need to add our paper. That's probably the most important thing. Fall is all about leaves for me. So we are going to attach some of the Iconic Celebration Designer Series paper right here. So we're going to take our seal and just attach it to the front. And I'm going to open it up. And it's just going to have a small little border all the way around it. And you could always make it the full size if you wanted to do that. All right, and then we're going to put another piece right there on top. And that'll be the top flap. And this one will go right here, like that. Okay, now we can take our ribbon, and you just want to make sure that that little part is boxed, so that's going to be your flap so that it can sit in there. So we'll just stick that in. And if you don't like the little tabbies there, you can of course cut those off. We're going to pull that like that. We're going to take some of our pretty peacock ribbon. I love this ribbon. I love how shiny and fun this one is. And then we're going to just tie it around just like this. And then we're going to tie a big old bow over on this side. if I can get it to untwine. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna make sure that's down. And you wanna make sure that you put the packet in before you tie your bow, because you wanna make sure that you can actually slide that packet in and out. But if you tied the bow without doing that first, it wouldn't fit. You would be squeezing it in. So you would need to loosen that bow up just a little bit. All right, we've got the bow there. Then we're going to take our scissors and we're going to trim it off right there and right here. Okay, move that out of the way. And then this is going to come down flat like this. Now this one's a little bit thicker than this one. This was just plain hot chocolate. This one has marshmallows in it, so the packet itself has a little bit more in it almost, because it's got those marshmallows in it. So, all right, so then we're gonna pull this down here and we are going to take this piece here. And what we wanna do is we wanna make sure that we have a little bit of this tucked up underneath, enough to hold it down, but enough that you can still pull it out. So we are gonna put it right about there, maybe down just a little bit. We're gonna grab some dimensionals, and I'm gonna grab some edges here so that I can have some long. So we're gonna put a dimensional there. And we're going to go ahead and put a dimensional right here. Okay, now we're going to add some more through here. And this is going to help us keep our ribbon in place as well. And we're going to do just one more kind of right there. And I think that will be just plenty. Okay, so then we're going to take our backs off. See if I can just brush those off to the side for now. We're going to wrap this back down like that. And then we're just going to stick this here, just like that. And then it's going to keep your lid closed. But you still have plenty there to do, not only pull it out, but then to tuck it back in as well. Okay, all right, so now let's do our stamping. I have our little sentiment label right there. We're gonna stamp in Pretty Peacock, and we're gonna stamp Hot Cocoa. I think this is one of the reasons why I love this stamp set so much, is that it not only has like the pumpkin pie, your spice, all that stuff that most everybody likes, but it has the hot cocoa in it, which makes me a very happy person. Because I also don't do the like pumpkin spice or anything like that either. I'm pretty plain when it comes to all the fall taste and things. I just like the hot chocolate. So, all right. So now we're going to take our little cup and we're going to stamp it down there. We are going to take our white paper, our white cardstock, and we are going to stamp our foam for the top of our hot chocolate, because everybody needs a little bit of foam. All right, now we're going to take our Cajun Craze. I'm going to take the light, and I'm just going to kind of run. I think I got new ones, so it seems like they're a little darker. Ow. And then we're just going to literally kind of go around, just kind of do these lines. We just kind of want to give it, of course, I get that foam is usually white, but we're crafting, so we can do whatever it is that we want color-wise. So we've got that done now, and now we're going to take this light as well, and we're going to kind of just fill in here you're not really going to see that, but, and then we're just going to go down, just kind of give it a shadow. You don't have to do that, but I just kind of felt like I did. All right, and then we're going to do a little bit here, like that. And then a little bit right there. Okay, I'm going to cut these out really quick, and I'll be right back. And it's just right here next to me. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if I got it. Cinnamon whipped cream. Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Funny thing is, you know, fall is my favorite time of the year, and cinnamon and pumpkin are like your pumpkin pies and your cinnamon sticks and all that. Those are some of the most popular things that you do. I'm allergic to cinnamon. So I can't have anything with cinnamon in it, which I guess it's a good thing that I don't necessarily like all those tastes, Deb. You know, it doesn't have to hurt my feelings. Although there are plenty of things I like that have cinnamon in them, like French toast and that kind of stuff. And of course I can't have it. So, but it's okay. It is what it is, you know? Okay. Comment and let me know if I'm still alive, because I think I just lost internet on my computer. It kind of stopped there for a second. Or caramel. Ooh, Sharon. Yeah, and you know my favorite chocolate is caramel chocolate. That's my favorite. I could eat caramel chocolate all the time. Okay, I didn't do very well with cutting on there, so let's just take that Cajun Craze. And you know, we used to have a color called cinnamon. What was it? Cinnamon something. That would have actually been probably a really good color for this whole like sweet, that they have for this, but you know, it is what it is. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and put a little bit of seal on the back there. We're going to attach it like that. We're going to put some dimensionals on it. We're going to put there, and we're going to do one more just because I have one more. Ta-da! And I put one right here only because it's got the adhesive there, so that will help it not go flat. Because you could mail this. You'd have to put it in a little bit more bulkier envelope, but you could if you wanted to. You know, as a child, I had it a lot. Like my mom would make the cinnamon twist buns every Saturday morning for us. And we, you know, I've always had a lot of headaches, you know, since I was a child. And so we truly didn't know different things that were causing all the headaches. Allergies were a big one, but foods, like certain foods, like if you cook things a certain way, it will cause me to have massive headaches. It's why I'm very picky about where I eat and who I eat. Like if I go to a house, only because otherwise I'll have like the worst migraines ever. Because people don't think that, you know, cinnamon is such a common thing and it's such a thing that people cook with. People don't know that there's such a thing as an allergy for cinnamon. So I have to always ask, which is kind of crazy. I always feel like I hurt people's feelings when I'm just like, does this have, you know, whatever in it? But it's because obviously it just, and it's not like I'll go into, you know, like my throat doesn't close up or anything like that. It really just gives me the worst migraines ever. So I try to avoid at all costs. So anyway, but if I could eat it, I probably would eat cinnamon. Pumpkin, no, I'll stay away from pumpkin. I'm not a big pumpkin fan. But cinnamon, I totally could go down for that, yeah. So anyway, story of my life, right? It's always got to be something. Always got to be something. And it's always got to be something good, you know? Okay, I have packed up the embellishments because I forgot those embellishments are part of my class tomorrow. So we're going to do a different one. That was my fault. I should have thought that one through. But that's okay because Stampin' Up! Has some of the greatest embellishments right now. I truly will say this catalog, both all the embellishments that we have right now are amazing. So we're going to use these. These are called adhesive backed metallic gems. These are fun too. So we're just going to do these. I think it goes with this Cajun Crade's pretty good. All right, so that's 4. Let's do one more. We'll do it right there. All right, so that is our third and last project for Thanksgiving. We will do Christmas ones. It'll be closer to the beginning of December. And so we will, cinnamon cider, that was it. Cinnamon cider. So we'll have 3 projects for Christmas. I'm super excited about those too. I've already started thinking through them, and we're going to be, you know, there's all kind of things that you can you can do for Christmas too. So so we will do that. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. If any of you that are watching this are anywhere around the Columbia, South Carolina area, we have our monthly class tomorrow, and I would love to have you guys come and try out our class here. We have a good time at it. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at 10 o'clock. But otherwise, I will see you guys over on YouTube on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.